so misery, it's no mystery. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy when we're in too deep. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. My love, it grows with the memories like a symphony. And you and I, we got history, yeah. And when you're alone, do you say my name or you say her name? Yeah. My love, it grows with the memories like a symphony. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy when we're in too deep. And you and I, we got history, yeah.
The truth is so hard to find. With all the things that's going on, I lost track, I felt so strong. I got you on my mind, but something's been done wrong. Sometimes I've been thinking of what to make of me and my memories. Sometimes I've been thinking of, dreaming of what it could have been besides memories. 'Cause I still need you. From within your home, you better hold me
Like the attention, girl, I know you. But you're everything I want in life. We're fighting danger like Kung Fu. The love I feel is deep inside. The others don't matter. It's honestly us against the world. We're the perfect team. You're my dream, but I just want it.
Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself.
Oh baby, if you ever need a helper, you should know that I'll be there day and night. Nobody else can love you better. I'm here just to treat you right. You're the reason I'm alive. You're the only pain I can endure. And when you're not here, you're my dream, but I just want it. Yeah, I just wanna. I just want it.
Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself.
But I just want it.
Deep inside I knew from the start, you my bunny, I'm your Clark. From now to eternity I give you all my heart. We are meant to be, it's clear to see. My love is bigger than I thought. I got everything I want when I hold you with my arms. The others don't matter, my love and my pleasure, the key to my treasure. Whatever's the weather, day up and out with you till I die. How many times for you I'ma try? Want you to notice the one and I know this. Perfect soulmate, I wanna show it. My best friend, she saved my life, my happy end in hard times.
Oh baby, hug it to myself, hug it to myself, hug it to myself. But I just want it.
Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself.
I just want it.
Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. To myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself. Can't get to myself.
Oh baby, just a sinking ship, and you're just a pair of lips that I've lost in the moment. All I want is for you to come back. Now I'm caught in the middle of life, and I need you to survive. Whoa, I need you to survive. 'Cause without you by my side, I can't survive.
your eyes the moment you looked at me. From across the room, those eyes kept following me. Something popped in my brain. Now, baby, only you I see. Feels like I'm going insane, and only you can save me. Feels like I'm drowning in ocean's blue. Baby, come on, baby, baby, come on, let's go. I'm losing control of the lights in the space. Keep jumping around, all I see is your face. But you're moving closer, no time to escape. Your hand on my shoulder shoots me into space. And I can't deny how badly I need you now.
ain't feeling lonely, and I wanna admit it's time to end the ride. Fading it too slowly, were those gonna lift me up this time? You were the only one who got me tripping up inside. All the words you told me, am I reading something different from your eyes? See you, for a moment even hope that I could feel you. I see you, all that I wanted was to tell you that I need you. I see you, for a moment even hope that I could feel you. I see you, all that I wanted was to tell you that I need you. Now I'm finally right here with you. Voice is getting nearer, heart is pumping, thoughts are running wild. We got a good thing going, while we got our feelings amplified. Staying till the morning, countless hours spending by your side. You look at me, I'm soaring, seeing all the truth behind your eyes. See you, for a moment even hope that I could feel you. Was to tell you that I need you. See you, for a moment even hope that I can feel you. See you, all that I wanted was to tell you that I need you. Now I'm finally right here with you. Thoughts are running wild. We got a good thing going, while we got our feelings amplified. Staying till the morning, countless hours spending by your side. You look at me, I'm soaring, seeing all the truth behind your eyes.
Paul Giblin. I'll be with you for 90 minutes here in Anoeta. Rulli. Oof, not a great clearance from the Real Sociedad goalkeeper, but he gets away with it. And straight away the home side looking to attack. That's aimed at William Jose, but Mandy got a head on it. It's 35 seconds on the clock in the first half chance of the game. Once again is Kevin Rodriguez. A strange game against Real Madrid recently, scoring an own goal and scoring for his side. Scored the equaliser and then scored an unfortunate own goal. And if you get the chance next time the ball goes into the area defended by Rulli, you'll see that if you remember the game against Real Madrid, there was a temporary stand behind the goal on your right. That's been taken down now. Obviously Anoeta being refurbished and remodelled, and they've just put a banner behind it, and the stand behind is basically rubble. Fedel wins that first header. Former just down the road last season, of course, with Alaves. And Betis looking to attack, but straight away there's Suruturza. Excellent play, the Frenchman. I'm not sure if that's a crossover shot. Oyarzabal looks to chase it down, and the ball runs away. They were appealing for handball there. And there it goes to Rulli. There you see the banner behind the goal. The idea is that the remodelation will take a couple of years. We'll see the end of the running track around the pitch. I think has been the big bugbear for Real Sociedad fans ever since they moved to this ground in the 1993-4 season, leaving the old Atocha Stadium, which was in the middle of town and which was a fantastic ground, to be honest. You were right on top of the pitch. A massively intimidating place to visit in the past, Atocha. It's a decent ball by Joaquim Guardado. Betis looking to put something together. No, Sergio Leon today. He's given a rest. The striker who's been in excellent form at the start of the campaign. He's on the bench, the former Osasuna frontman, who's so far scored 3 goals this season and was as a possible member of the Spain international squad named by Julian Lopetegui on Friday. Didn't get the call in the end. It's gone to Rodrigo Moreno, who's had a good start at Valencia. No David Villa in this squad. He's not physically fully there, Lopetegui says of the veteran. Anyhow, Betis moving the ball around, and that's a decent effort. Sanabria stretching. Hits his effort over the bar. Nicely worked move. Guardado gets the space, and Sanabria looks to get on the end of the ball from the Mexican. It just bounces up a little bit high for him. The first warning for Real Sociedad. Game's quite open in these first 4.5 minutes. Kevin Rodriguez. Cross is deflected, and there's Suruturza battling away. Quite sure whether to go for William Jose or Juanmi there. Once again the crowd asking for a free kick. As Eusebio in the rain, as you can see. It's more than a bit of drizzle now. clearance from Adan, falls to Thuruturtha, but that's smart work from Guardado, once again nipping in. He's picked out Fabian, who's in excellent form, the Betis youth team product. Put in by Barragan. Back in Spain after a term with the Borough in England. Fabian puts the ball over, and the ball's in the back of the net. 1-0 to Betis. Is it going to stand? I'm not sure there's a question of offside there. Indeed, it has stood. 1-0, and it's Sanabria once again. Well, he gave a warning a minute ago. Wouldn't mind having a look at the replay. It was all a little bit stop-start, as if they expected the offside flag to go up. Let's have a look then. Antonio Sanabria is the number 9. Is he offside? He is actually. Ooh, is he? It's any part of your body you can score with if it's ahead of the last defender is offside. Now his head was possibly ahead of the last defender. I'm not sure where the defender's back foot was. Whatever, let's just say it's a really, really tight call. It's a good finish though. 1-0 to Betis. It's one of those where the video referee would be very welcome, I think. I think it's almost an impossible call to make for the linesman. Certainly live I had the feeling it was offside. Seeing the replay, it may be, but I'm not sure. I'm sure we'll get another look at it, but going across the back. Real Sociedad looking a wee bit open in defence. Part that's down to Betis moving the ball around well. Obviously Quique Setién setting his stall out to play some of the attractive football he played, at least during the greater part of his time at Las Palmas. Joaquim, Sanabria, Tello, Guardado, Fabian, all of them players with a more attacking frame of mind, but just Javi Garcia, they're really holding the fort. Llorente played for Malaga, of course, in Andalusia last season. Ball's pulled back, here's a chance. Thuruturtha just wide. Well, so far 8 minutes in, it's promising to be a bit of a corker, this game. Nicely pulled back there by Odriozola, a young wing back. Don't forget Real Sociedad lost their last home game, which was just last week when they were defeated 3-2 at home to Valencia. Another topsy-turvy game, decided by Simone Zaza 5 minutes from time. Igor Zubeldia was actually sent off in that game, central defender for La Real. He's on the bench today because one of the yellow cards was rescinded by the Spanish FA. Odriozola makes a good challenge at the expense of a corner. Guardado and Joaquim over the ball. There's Christian Tello, former Barca youngster, whips a shot in. It's blocked by Yaramendi. And chance for La Real on the break. Referee, I think, thought about giving the advantage. And in the end, has he given the free kick? Yes, he has. That's quite good work from Alvarez Izquierdo. Slices his clearance out for a corner. predominant left-sided defender, Sociedad. Half cleared. It's not quite what was intended there, but by Kevin, but Real Sociedad get the throw. William Jose defending with his back to goal. And once again, good work there by Barragan. Once again played into William Jose by Kevin Rodriguez. Given the difficult job, of course, of replacing Yuri this season, Yuri joining Paris Saint-Germain. Club also re-signing De La Vella to provide cover on the left, but obviously losing Yuri was a bit of a blow for this team. The Churi Ordine, the blue and whites. Here's Kevin again. Got William Jose in the middle. Just took his time over the cross and it allowed Christian Tello to whip in. Still Kevin Rodriguez battling. Oh, he looks for that through ball to Juanmi, always quick and mobile, the former Malaga striker. But Real Sociedad recovering possession. It's a little bit better. Home fans looking to get behind their team. Here's Raul Navas, from Seville. Again, lots of space. It's a decent delivery. William Jose, 1-1. Took a deflection, but La Real are level. 1-1 in San Sebastián. Real Sociedad opening the pitch up. Decent cross from the right from Odriozola, and William Jose is very happy with that one. Look at the space here though for Odriozola. Players arriving. Betis caught a bit flat-footed there. Lots of blue and white shirts in their area. Not that many green ones. Takes a little deflection as well off Barragan. I think Hanan might have got to it otherwise. It's a pretty meaty header, but I think the keeper would have had it. Anyhow, doesn't matter. He got a deflection. 1-1 in Donostia. And the firework goes off to announce a Real Sociedad goal. It used to be a tradition, I don't know if they still have it in La Real, if there's any Real Sociedad fans listening, that goal scorers, I think every goal they scored used to be given a box of hake. Maybe not such a popular fish in places like England, hake, but it's very appreciated in Spain and the Basque Country. And every goal you scored, you were given a box of hake. Obviously, lots of fishing ports nearby, Gueteria, Zarauz, big fishing tradition. Another shot fired in there by Oyarzabal. Oh, and Mio Codro played for Real Sociedad. I think he must have dined off fish nearly all the time. That'll be William Jose's third box of hake then if that tradition continues. If the game gets a bit dull, we'll go into the glories of Basque cuisine, but at the moment it's turning into a bit of a cracker here in the Anoeta Stadium. 15 minutes gone, 1-1 between Real Sociedad and Real Betis. Tony Sanabria opening the scoring in the 6th minute, but William Jose quickly cancelling that one out in the 13th. Both sides leaving plenty of spaces as well. I get the feeling there's going to be more. Once again, Oyarzabal coming in on the right, Odriozola forcing a corner. Real Sociedad recovered their confidence. William Jose is there again. So Llorente, and that looks like a bit of a foul there on Fedal, but well, the Moroccan defender. Zoroturza. Navas over the top, and the offside flag is up against Juanmi. Eusebio Sacristan. Sag off to a flying start this season. 3 wins from 3 games. And the wheels have come off a little bit. I just wonder this year if La Real, last season they didn't have to play in Europe and they relied on about 13, 14 players. I wonder if playing in Europe this year just going to stretch that squad a little bit, and periods such as this between the first and the second international break where there's been 7 games in 3 weeks. And once again after the break, although there was a week where there's a Copa del Rey, the King's Cup, and you may be able to rest players, key players in that match. Real Sociedad, well, not got the easiest trip. They've got to play Lleida at the back end of next month. Oh, this month, now we're in October. Used to be, I remember Lleida in the Primera Liga 25 years ago. That Benito Floro lost his job as Real Madrid coach after a defeat to Lleida. Well, by the way, made headlines in the Catalan region last week because the Spanish FA would not allow them to play in their shirt, or their second colour shirt, which happens to be the colours of the Catalan flag. Moment's pause as Iaramendi looks up. Once again, the home side asking for a foul, not given. It's William Jose. Zoroturza. Kevin. Once again, William Jose's turned, worked the shooting chance, but it's well defended. Home side on top now. But you do get the feeling that goals could come at either end. Juanmi looks to take on Joaquim, clips that ball in. Well defended. Iaramendi once again, he could have even let that one go there. Xavi Prieto. Juanmi. Good challenge on Oyarzabal. Betis defending a little bit more stubbornly at the moment. Betis, says Alvarez Izquierdo. Rulli. Real Sociedad playing it across the back. Durmisi gets well back. He's pressured by Xavi Prieto, but once again Odriozola, the good player he is, wins back possession. Chance for Odriozola to put it over. Zabal claiming a free kick. And in the end, that's a weak ball for Adan. Mendy once again. Game just taking a little breather as we reach the midway point of the first half. Zabal once again. And just a little bit too fast. Well, I tell you what, if he ever gives up footballing, Odriozola, he can maybe try a job as a hurdler on that athletics pitch. Not a bad little bit of movement there from the fullback as he avoided what could have been a rather awkward moment. Now he's jumping again. Fabian appealing for a foul. Again, Real Sociedad pinning the home side, the visitors back. Durmisi, he gets a bit of a push there from Odriozola. Let's another look at the goal. Is it offside? As I say, it's a part of your body that you can legally score with. I think he's just offside his head by, but we're talking centimetres. I think it's almost impossible call for the linesman to make, and this is a look at the Real Sociedad goal. Just seeing how Willian Jose and Sonoturza came in unmarked there. Still Real Sociedad on the attack. Sonoturza over the top. Joaquin gets it out to Barragan. Betis looking just to gain a little bit of breathing space in the rival half. I think they're also going to find room to move on this pitch. It's a very quick surface with the rain. Yaramendi. Diego Llorente is just kept in by Odriozola. And across it goes. Raul Navas once again. Betis, you can see there when they lose possession, you see dropping back almost a line of 5. But there's still space here for Willian Jose. Took his time, still can he finish? His shot's blocked. Once again, good movement, just found space, William Jose. There he is on the ball. Oh, what a little touch there. Ball's pulled back, that's 2-0 to La Real. What a lovely goal. Oyarzabal, I think it is, with the finish. All set up by that back heel. Mikel Oyarzabal. Local lad, studying at the University of San Sebastián. No offside, of course, from a throw-in. William Jose. Great movement from Kevin. He looks up. Oyarzabal in space, and that's not a bad finish either, is it? 2-1 to Real Sociedad. They've come back from a goal down against Betis. Oyarzabal scored his third goal of the season. He's another one in line for a fish supper tonight. In fact, he only scored 2 goals last season. The Real Sociedad striker has already beaten that. So Betis are going to have to come forward again now. 2-1 in San Sebastián after just 27 minutes of the game. Visitors taking the lead through Antonio Sanabria, but La Real fighting back through William Jose and Mikel Oyarzabal. And Mikel, has to be said, William Jose having a big role in the second goal as well. Fabian just loses control. Goes out wide to Joaquim. Joaquim Sanchez looking to take on Kevin. That's nicely worked for Fabian. He's got past Kevin. Still Fabian. He looks up, and that is a desperate clearance from Llorente because Sanabria was ready to pounce. Fantastic football there from Betis. Fabian this time the instigator. It's another good corner, and it's 2-2, Sociedad. What a game this is turning out to be. Set piece, and the big central defender gets up, powers his header past Rulli. Bit of silence breaking out around San Sebastián after Fedal's second goal of the season. Just powerful play there from the centre half. He's being held a little bit as well, but he's still able to outjump Llorente. And between them, William Jose and Rulli can't keep the ball out. And he makes, I don't know, is that a dove sort of symbol, a bird symbol? Anyhow, it doesn't really matter. It's a celebration. 2-2 in Anoeta. After just 29 minutes, topsy-turvy game. Certainly one for the neutrals, I'd have thought. Great attacking football from both sides. Dormisi calling for help quickly there, the wet surface. I think Oyarzabal Odriozola, I think he's gone into the advertising hoardings there. Obviously, metal, electric, not nice, and he's not looking very good, that. I think when a rival calls for the medical staff to come on very quickly, you know, something not particularly nice has happened. Accidental, completely accidental, of course, the wet surface. Let's have a look again. Slides in and, ooh, my word. Well, we've all seen it. I think I'm not particularly sure I wanted to see that again. That's a real smack there for Odriozola. He's looking a wee bit groggy. Something to think about, isn't it? So Real Sociedad warming a couple of substitutes up in case he's not able to recover. But Aritz Elustondo might be one of them. He's played right back and central defence. He's been playing a central defence of late. But he can play right back. And Eusebio looking a bit pensive, I'm not surprised. Meanwhile, on the pitch, Real Sociedad have a corner. It's not a bad delivery. Llorente gets up but can't keep his head up on target. Sociedad down to 10 men at the moment as Odriozola gets a bit of treatment. So hopefully he'll be alright to recover. Seemed to take the impact partly between his back of his head and maybe a little bit on his back as well. But obviously Real Sociedad down to 10 men for the moment while Alvaro Odriozola gets a bit of treatment. There's the pass stats. A bit more the ball for La Real. And Dormisi can't keep that one in. To Quique Setien's frustration. And the applause is for Odriozola, who looks as if he's shaking it off. Well, that's good news. Our camera missed up slightly there. Because he got a bit of blood on him, so he's had to change his shirt. And got a plaster over the top of his eye. But Alvaro Odriozola makes his way back to the middle of the park. The linesman just checks to see if there's no blood anywhere. And on you go, son. Well, that's good to see because he took a heck of a whack against that hoarding. Which if you see one up close, they are pretty solid things. Metal, plastic, etc, etc. Kwame going into a bit of a blind alley. They're dispossessed by a trio of Betis players. Barragan. Good work from Ayaramendi. Late challenge there right in front of the referee. So just 3 fouls committed, which when you consider the conditions is incredible, but it also I think shows how open the game has been. Space for both sides to attack, and both sides playing attacking football as well. Well, Sociedad next game is mistaken. It's against Alaves very soon. That'll be quite all-out attack from both sides, seeing how Alaves shut up shop against Levante yesterday. Real Sociedad looking to get things going again. Last 10 minutes of what's been a fantastic first half. Another free kick. Kevin Rodriguez. Nah, the ball's gone out. It's a goal kick. There's another look at Oyarzábal's goal. And Fedal, that's a great look at this gesture he makes as well with his neck. Really gets power behind that. It's a bit of a lesson on how to head a football. Javi Garcia just steering things at the back for Betis. Joaquin once again. Barragán. And he just lets that one drop back. And it's with Fedal. Bit of pressure on him there from William Jose. Two defenders, the two central defenders for Betis. The only two, well, there's only one Betis player in their half. In the two now, Barragán. And Fedal Barragán losing out, recovering. William Jose asks for a free kick. So they are certainly taking risks at the back, Betis, but let's be honest, it's the side that won at the Santiago Bernabéu 10 days ago. And they're playing some great stuff. You compare this to the stuff they played under Gus Poyet at the start of last season, when they were a bit more conservative in their outlook. I don't know how far it'll take them this season, but I'm pretty sure Betis will not be anywhere near the bottom 5 or 6 this campaign. They'll be close to the top 5 or 6, and they'll entertain us all while they do so. Free game handball there against Oyarzábal. Five fouls in the game so far. Good football, Odriozola. Well, the home fans want obstruction. Referee says he's pulled back. Durmisi. Joaquin. It's well recovered. Goes back to Barragán. Pulled back by Barragán. Guardado. Obviously left-footed, the Mexican. Javi Garcia, possibly the most conservative-minded, football-wise anyhow, player in the Betis squad. And his ball for Barragán goes out. Again to Odriozola, looks like he's fully recovered, the full-back. Steaming forward down the right flank for La Real. Xavi Prieto goes over to offer assistance. And he is the Real Sociedad captain. Keeps his feet, looks as if he was getting slightly fouled. He's picked up Juanmi! Barragán makes the challenge. Little flick there, but Llorente is there to clear quickly as Fabian looked to pounce. Trying for Betis, just 4.5 minutes till the break. There's Navas. Fabian. Fedal. Maybe both sides are they considering calling a temporary truce till half-time? I doubt it. It's Joaquim. It's again Guardado, just steps, well, puts it back to Fedal. He's with Javi Garcia, who's often acting as the deepest of the Betis players, despite normally being a midfielder. Durmisi looks to go forward, skips past Oyarzabal. And Guardado again, Javi Garcia's control just lets him down. Yaramendi looks to pounce on him. And Betis forced back. Decent pass stats from both teams. And good effort from Real Sociedad. Little space perhaps opening up for Betis now. Knock back from Sarabia. Christian Tello to Joaquim. Durmisi's going to go inside. There is Durmisi, but the pass is just overhit. And Rulli able to claim. There, good football from Betis. Patience and then looking to open things up. Down at the other end, Real Sociedad. It's with Willian Jose, scorer of the first goal for the Basque side. Yaramendi. Thuraturza. Yaramendi went down off the ball. I'm not sure if there was any contact on him or not. Kwame nearly got a foot on that. It's interesting that he's playing on the left and Oyarzabal on the right, by the way, for Real Sociedad. Oyarzabal, the number 18, normally left-footed. Once again, Betis just looking to keep possession. Barragan makes the run down the right. So again, the fans asking for offside. David Barragan. Well, maybe there's a bit of a lack of communication there, and when in doubt, put it out, which is exactly what Alvaro Odriozola did. Corner for Betis. Let's not forget they scored from a corner. So Fedal in the 28th minute with that header. Drilled in low. And there's a chance now for Real Sociedad on the break. It's Oyarzabal. And that's going to be a booking for Guardado. He says he got the ball. Referee Alvarez Izquierdo begs to differ. Let's have a look. Not sure if he gets the ball or whether he gets the ball through the player. Certainly his right foot, he's got him in the back of his leg with his studs. All's forgiven though. There is Oyarzabal, as we say. He is left-sided, but that's where his action heat map is. All on that right touchline. So, 30 seconds left here. I'm not sure if we'll have injury time or not. We did have that injury to Odriozola when he went into the advertising hoardings, but he was off the pitch, so the referee didn't really need to stop the play. Offside against Juanmi. Boof. I'm not sure it was, to be honest. Once again, a very tight one. Just a minute of injury time then. Sociedad actually dominating possession 57 of 43. I think Betis are quite happy to just see this to half-time, and it'll be very interesting to see what attitude both teams take after the break. First half's been fantastic stuff, end-to-end. A couple of little pauses for breath, but that's because most of the game's been rather breathless. Mandy on the ball. Will the visitors think, hey, a point here is not a bad result, and shut up shop a little bit? I don't think they will, not with the Kikim Setien's mentality. It's a free kick. But it will be interesting to see if the second half lives up to the first one, which has been fantastic. No. Well, the referee doesn't allow it to be taken. They took a wee bit long over it, Betis. They dallied. Mr. Alvarez Izquierdo blew the half-time whistle. The Pep Guardiola look-alike. There you go, 45 minutes in San Sebastián, and it's been great stuff. We're going at the break. Real Sociedad 2, Real Betis 2. I'll be back for the second half. I'm looking forward to it already.